Brainy Dose presents 11 Reasons Why INFJs Have Fewer Friendships. INFJ is the rarest Myers-Briggs personality type, set to comprise about 2% of the population. And if you found your way to this video, you're likely an INFJ yourself, or perhaps you know someone who is. If you are an INFJ, you very well know what it's like to be part of a very small percentage of people on the planet. For the rest, this personality type is a tricky one to understand. INFJs are mysterious people who rarely share their secrets and tend to lay low, hidden within the shadows of life. They're typically warm and charming individuals who've mastered the art of blending in. And despite having many amazing qualities that set them apart from the rest, INFJs tend to have fewer friendships than other personality types. If you're wondering why that is, keep watching. Here are 11 reasons. Number 1. They have a strong need for solitude. This desire stems from the INFJ personality type's introverted nature and the fact that they have an extremely active imagination. They are complex, creative people with a lot of thoughts and ideas floating around in their heads, and they need time and space to process them. And since INFJs are constantly taking in information from the world around them, they often find themselves feeling overwhelmed and exhausted. Because of this, they tend to have little desire to spend too much time with others, preferring instead to spend time alone. Number 2. They're not into fake socializing. This personality type dislikes being in the spotlight, and they can't be around people who are too self-centered or narrow-minded. They'd rather be alone than socialize with people they don't like. Plus, INFJs don't feel comfortable talking about superficial things, or talking just for the sake of it. They prefer to interact on a more personal level, and want to get to know someone first before opening up to them. They would rather listen and learn something new about you than talk about themselves. And some people might find this strange or even slightly awkward. Number 3. They read people extremely well. INFJs are constantly observing their surroundings and making connections between seemingly unrelated facts or events. They're also extremely perceptive, which means that they can pick up on unspoken emotions and body language fairly easily. When they interact with you, they're not just engaging with what you say or do in the moment. They're also taking into account how your actions fit into their own understanding of reality. This can make INFJs appear more deep than others around them, but it also means that sometimes their observations can seem harsh or even critical. Number 4. Their idea of fun isn't always what others think is fun. INFJs need to be able to do things their own way, and are usually not interested in the same things as other people. That's not to say that INFJs are boring or high maintenance. They're just very different from other personality types, and it can be hard for them to find people who share the same interests and passions. They are often attracted to a more intellectual form of entertainment than most people, which can make them more challenging to socialize with. Number 5. They can be difficult to get to know. INFJs have a deep desire to be understood by others, but they are notoriously difficult to get to know. While they have a great ability to understand other people's emotions, they tend to be reserved and private, preferring to keep their thoughts and feelings to themselves. They need time to get to know someone before they decide whether or not they can trust them with the intimate details of their inner world. As a result, INFJs can seem aloof or uninterested in others, which can make it a bit hard to get close to them. Number 6. They are extremely independent and autonomous. Due to their self-sufficient nature, INFJs tend to keep to themselves. They don't like having to answer to other people, and they feel like they're capable of handling things on their own. This doesn't mean that INFJs don't love companionship or don't want to be around people. They do, but what makes them happiest is being able to spend time with someone who understands them, someone who is also independent and can relate to their need for space. Number 7. They don't trust easily. INFJs don't trust people easily because they are highly discerning of the intentions of others. They have a strong sense of intuition and can easily pick up on dishonesty, manipulation, or any other sign of someone being disingenuous with them. So if you try to fool them with a fake persona, they'll see right through it. And since INFJs value authenticity so much, they go out of their way to avoid people who are dishonest or manipulative. Number 8. They are very sensitive. INFJs are sensitive people. They are emotional and observant, with a deep capacity for empathy, and this can be both a good and bad thing. It's good because it means they are highly attuned to other people's feelings and needs, but it's bad because they often take on the emotions and problems of others. Because of their sensitivity, INFJs often feel like they need to hide how they feel from everyone around them, even though they are constantly processing what others are saying or doing. This can at times lead INFJs to isolate themselves from the world and retreat into their heads. Number 9. They dislike conflict and have little patience for drama. INFJs don't fit into the typical social scene, which usually revolves around talking about the latest drama and gossiping about other people's lives. People with this personality type also dislike conflict, so they prefer to be around people who share their values and beliefs. They don't want to waste energy arguing with someone who disagrees with them or doesn't respect them. As a matter of fact, an INFJ has little patience for drama, so if someone is constantly bringing negative energy into their life, they lose interest in that person and cut them off altogether. Number 10. They are very selective about who they allow into their lives. People with this personality type believe that everyone has the potential to be a friend, but only some people will be worth the effort it takes to build a meaningful relationship with. Therefore, INFJs are selective about who they let into their lives. But it's not just because they don't want to be hurt. It's also because they want to make sure that the people in their inner circle are people they can truly trust. For INFJs, friendship is more than just a collection of acquaintances they make along the way. It's a deep and meaningful connection that requires a lot of trust and mutual respect. These kind of friendships take time to develop, and they're not always easy to find. Number 11. They are way too intense for most people. They may be quiet and reserved, but INFJs are the most authentic people you could ever meet. They believe in the power of true connection and want to connect with others on a deep level. The problem is that most people don't want to be as connected. They're not always interested in the deep conversations or meaningful relationships that the INFJ wants to offer them. Because of this, INFJs can come across as too intense or serious, and this can make it harder for them to find friends who really get them. INFJs can make truly amazing friends and have many gifts to offer, but it's important to know that this personality type is all about quality, not quantity. And that holds true when it comes to friendships as well. INFJs are looking for companionship and a sense of shared values. They want to share their personal experiences, bond over meaningful conversations, and spend time with people that appreciate their unique personality. What do you think? Do you have a better understanding of this personality type after watching this video? Also, what do you think makes a good friend? And how many friends do you have that you consider close? Share your thoughts in comments below. To learn more about INFJs, check out this video we made about the unexpected dark side of this personality type. You'll find the link in the description box. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends so we can keep making them. For more videos like this, hit the subscribe button and remember to click on the notification bell. Also, be sure to check out our other videos as well. Thanks for watching.